Hey, check it out, it's MediaShinobi, and we will be reviewing the series finale of Spartacus War of the Damned, episode 10, entitled
Victory. Alright, so the episode opens up with Spartacus deciding to just take all the people who can't fight, like the women, children, sick people, injured people, and they decide to go to the mountains while the people who can't fight, like his crew, Agron, his Gannicus, and his... Motherfucker!
Oh, okay, you messed up, so I could grab this. Ah.
Alright, so the episode opens up with Spartacus deciding to split up the entire rebel forces, like where the people who can't fight, like the sick, women, children, or at least the women who can't fight and all that stuff, they decide to go to the Alps so they can live free from Rome. While the people who can't fight decide to go with Spartacus and take on Crassus' army and hold them off long enough for them to escape. And that's what basically just is the episode. Just like it's just all build up until like the last half of the episode, just one big epic battle. And it's cool because before they meet up, everyone says their goodbye. You know, Gannicus says bye to Sybil, and I kind of like again, I'm not all for Gannicus and Sybil, but you know, I got over it. No big deal. And finally, before the actual fight happens, Marcus decides to meet up with Spartacus and, you know, have some words with him before they fight. And it shows that Marcus does have respect for Spartacus. Like, he sees what the accomplishments that Spartacus has done over this time, and he was just nothing more than a slave. And so, and it's cool, like, how if they were in another life, they could have been like best buds or at least like great allies. They even did a handshake of like mutual respect in a way. And before they departed, and Spartacus actually tells them that Tiberius was actually killed by someone else, not by his own men, and Crassus finds out that Core is the one that killed Tiberius, and she finally admits that the fact that Tiberius raped her, and you know that's the reason why she left, and it looked like that he finally forgives her for that. All right, so now the evil battle, and I don't want to describe every single fight scene that happened because it's like literally like almost in half an hour of just pure fighting, and God, just the emotions that dragged me. I'm not gonna cop out and say it's man tears. No, just tears, real tears. And I'm like, this because of course it's the last episode, and you just see a lot of people just get slaughtered, like from like Lugo, Saxa, everyone. It's like just the emotions right here. I just can't believe it's like this really the end. And the fight goes on, it looks like they're both evenly matched, but eventually, you know, like in history, Crassus' army just outnumbers them by like 100 to 1. And eventually you can see Spartacus' forces just going down one by one. And it goes to the point where Spartacus and Crassus actually clash each other, and Spartacus actually Crassus actually decides to, or at least his men, take him back to full back because he got injured. But Spartacus actually chases him down and takes out all of Crassus' men, and it's just down to Crassus and Spartacus facing off one-on-one. And it was just a great treat to see, like finally these two fighting each other because it's been long overdue. Alright, so like I said, a lot of people get killed, and some people just get killed straight up. Like even Navia bites it, which I was like, oh, I thought she was gonna at least she was gonna live, but no, Julius Caesar stabs a sword through through her, which was sad to see. And even Gannicus, he gets just swarmed. Like he took on a lot, and he just gets swarmed by like Romans on all sides. He beats the crap out of Julius Caesar. That was cool to see. And so it goes down, and back to Spartacus and Crassus. Spartacus takes him down, and just before he can kill him, Marcus's men come out and stab him through like 3 spears, like one through the like right here, and then the leg. And before Crassus can actually do the finishing blow, Agron and Nasir come out and save him, and that's when they, you know, escape. And then we see the aftermath, which is like all the captured rebels are crucified, Gannicus included, which was just depressing to see. And just see, he actually sees Ananias, like at the end. I can tell he's about to die, so he sees Ananias. The last thing he really sees is actually like the arena again, and all the crowds chanting his name like he always loved. He always loved when the crowd just chants for his name, and he just loves that. And it was a cool send off to a great character like him. And then we finally see Spartacus die. Like it's just like it brought almost practically tears to my eyes because just to see this character we followed since the beginning just go out and finally die. It was sad. And it kind of also describes why in history why his body wasn't found. We don't really know why his body was never found, but they just showed that Agron in the theory. They just showed Agron and Nasir buried him under rocks and away from the Romans. So that could be a reason why. That was a good reason why he was never found. And I was surprised Agron and Nasir actually survived this fight. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen to them next, because despite the fact that Spartacus held them off, Crassus's forces did find the other half of the people, and they actually took out a lot. Like, only a few of them survived, like Laeta, Sybil, and that's naming a few others. And so that's basically how the series ends. Like, Crassus, camera zooming into Spartacus's grave, and the credits start rolling. We hear the music, and it shows the stills of characters from the past season. Everyone from Batiatus to Onomaeus, Asher, I just kept feeling emotional, just the music and hearing it. And the final shot shows Liam McIntyre's Spartacus, how usually killing him Roman, and it just like the very last scene we see is just Andy Whitfield as Spartacus once again, screaming out "I am Spartacus" for like the last time, and that was just a perfect way to end it. I got again emotional because I really want. It was sad that Andy couldn't finish the series, but Liam, I respect him for picking it up, and he made Spartacus his own character without copying Andy's. It's very appropriate that I have both, because to me, both of them are Spartacus, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. Very emotional, very epic final episode of the series. It just feels weird that it's over, because it's always that weird feeling where you follow a series for like a long time and see it from the beginning all the way till its end. It's just sad and depressing feeling. But I gotta say, gratitude to Stephen DeKnight, Liam McIntyre, Andy Whitfield, Dustin Clare, everyone who's been involved. Thank you for giving us this wonderful series about this historical character and seeing how one character can really make a difference in history. And that's all I gotta say. How would I rate the season in total? I can't really say, because Spartacus is a show where you can literally pick any one of its seasons. It can be the best. Like, for me, I can't choose which one I like more between all the seasons, between Blood and Sand, Vengeance, Gods of the Arena, War of the Damned. I really can't choose which one I love the best. But again, that's still good. That's good that the fact that a series can do that. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. And and so thank you again, Stephen DeKnight, for creating such a great show. I can't see what you make next. And to send off to all the Rebels and everyone else, Spartacus, Crixus, everyone. Thank you again. And this MediaShinobi saying out. Peace.